say, so we have two zones. The men have the sex zone where they have their fuck buddies on the side, and then the woman has where she extracts resources, time, and attention from that man. Does that make sense on those two aspects?
Yeah, I hear what you're
Because
saying.
they, all right, cool.
So do you think then, Jordan, do you think, I'm asking you personally, do you think that for a lot of women, their standards, if you will, largely only apply to men that they really don't have an interest in? Because when I was listening to you talk, you basically were saying that, like, guys that women really like, that they really have interest in, they may forego some of those standards, or let men bypass some of those, qualifications, if you will, that they have.
Yeah, yeah. To confirm those, to confirm those doubts or alleviations that you have. Yeah, I would say so. And it's like, when it comes to standards, were you trying to say like, are women raising those standards? Because is like, the thing is, women raise their standards as they get older. Does that make sense? So
Yeah.
it's like they self-sabotage while their biological clock is already clicking. Their biological clock is already ticking as they're getting older. I know they segregate their eggs or whatever, but women do raise their standards as they get older, and it makes it very hard for them. It makes it harder for them to find that man that they should have raised their standards while they were young in the beginning to never get hurt or to mitigate the pain in the first place. Now that they've been hurt, been betrayed, been all that, now they want to raise their standards. They should have raised their standards from the beginning, like when they were young, to find that top notch while they were the most beautiful. You understand what I'm saying? To get the best of the best, while men do have a value system of of women that are very beautiful at their peak, at their prime. Now, since they're past their prime, they wanna they wanna add so many rules, which makes it even harder for them to even find that quality man in the first place, knowing that their biological clock has expired or getting to the point of expiration where they're not going to find anybody.
Wow. So do you sorry, are you one of those men that essentially you think that as a woman gets older, and especially when she touches a specific age, somewhere in her mid 30s, that she's not as valuable as she was, like, I don't know, in her early to mid 20s?
What? Well, the thing is, there's a lot of single mothers or women in their 30s that do look good, that do look
Right.
very well. Like
Right.
those women, the women that hit the gym,
Right.
like the secret to all this, when women hit the gym consistently, they rewind that biological clock, like as if they go back in time. Like when they take care of their body, when they take care of their health, when they take care of their own soul on a consistent basis, they're rewinding that biological clock. But not a lot of women really take care of themselves. So the women that are in their 30s, 35, 37, 38, if they still look good, if they still look great, they still look amazing, I'm gonna take them out. I'm gonna consider them serious and things like that because they looked so good for so long that they believed in self-preservation. They believed in consistency, and I'm like, those women are outliers, and they're a select good few of them that I see. So
So
I go ahead.
so let me like, kind of like, think speak from the opposite perspective. So there's men that say, like, even if a woman is like older, like she's in her mid 30s, and she looks good, she being that she's just older and she's dealt with, a greater number of men, she's had more failed relationships, she may have experienced heartbreak once or two times, she may not be the easiest to woman to get along with and deal with. So despite the fact that she looks how she looks, they're like, she still might not be worth even, like, pursuing or trying to have a relationship with. Do you
Right, right.
agree with
So
that, or you
that's
disagree with that?
I agree with the emotional baggage. I agree that that could be a big dose of an emotional baggage. So I feel like so so it's like for me I feel like women combine all the men that they dated in like in one entity. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like they
Yeah.
want a six figure, six figure, six pack. What I'm saying is there was a guy who was six figures, but it was different from a guy who had a six pack, who had like like good other attributes. So all the men that women dated, they combine each attribute from every good man and they combine it into one Super Saiyan. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
So they want this hybrid. So every good attribute or every good thing that the woman went through with each man, they combine it into one. So each like it's like they literally like they combine them like with it's crazy. It's but it's that's what they want and it's.
So
Mm.
you, Jordan, you're not about to be, forget not even being in a relationship. You're not about to be dating no woman, taking her out on dates, spending your money, spending your time on her, and not be like having any physical intimacy in return.
The thing is this, right? For me, like my love language is physical touch, and that's
Okay.
like one of the highest criterias that needs to be met on my side. Like if I'm doing all this like acts of service, gift giving, like I'm giving her words of affirmation in the process of those dates, and I can't get not even a single kiss related to that prompt. That's so fucking unfair. Like that's a big problem for me. Like that's just a big problem. Like I'm doing all this and you can't even do the bare minimum in reverse. Like no, I can't be prostituted out of my own money like that, or my own self respect like that. I can't let that shit slide. I'm sorry.
Damn. So how do you so you personally, Jordan, do you deal with women, do you more so deal with women that show an interest in you, or do you kind of like shoot your shot, if you will, at women that you find attractive as well?
I let women show their interest in me
Right.
because the vetting process would be a lot easier. They always say pick a woman that chooses you. You know, that would be a better way to go about it. Now, for me, like honestly, I'm still working on myself. I'm still
Yeah.
reading books. I'm still self-developing. And, for some is a lot easier than others, but it takes skill to get the woman you want as opposed to a woman who wants you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? All you have to do is not fuck it up when a woman chooses you.
Right.
Right. So that's
Yeah, I definitely I definitely agree with you, man. And I don't know how old you are, but I'm 26, and I think, bro, more men just need to start like, dealing with the women that show an interest in them and that like them, and stuff will be a lot easier. And I always say, listen, for the men, if they're not satisfied with the options that they have when it comes to women, then they need to self improve. They need to self improve so they can get different outcomes and get better
right, right,
recompenses.
right, right. The thing is, you have to improve yourself first before you
Exactly.
can improve with women. You
Right.
have to improve, right? You have to, because everyone has a hardware and a software, a
Hmm.
software and a hardware. The hardware, you can really tweak some things, but the software, you can upgrade it as high as you want with the software, with the books, with the information, with the music, with your talk game, with your tone of voice, with the respect, with the good energy that you exude out of your body on a consistent basis. So with the software, you can do a lot. With the hardware, that's your personality, your soul, who you are. That's really is what's up. But you can improve your acceptance, your open-mindedness with different people. And those are the two things that I would have to work on, and I still do. And I'm not immune, and I'm not above reproach, and I still have to work on those things to this day. So if that answers your question, I hope it did.
Yeah, definitely. How old are you, Jordan?
29.
29.
29.
Okay.
Yeah, 29.
Where are you located in the States?
Florida.
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 Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, bro. I appreciate you coming up here and giving your perspective on the topic, man. Whenever you see me on here, don't be afraid to come up here and participate. All right.
I got you, pa. I got you. Till next time. Whenever
All
you
right,
got
brother.
me.
You have a good one.
All right, you too.